The 2023 Ford Maverick production will end in October of this year. Ford just announced that, or sources close to Ford announced that, as we saw what happened last year with the Ford Maverick when they opened the 23 model year. They closed their ordering banks in less than a week because of the high demand and people wanting to place their orders for a Maverick. So, will we repeat the same fate this year? Only time will tell. Yes, there are changes happening in the auto industry with higher interest rates and people just not looking as much for vehicles, maybe for more affordable vehicles like a Maverick, but people are trying to hold on to their current vehicle if it's running, if it's working. Why put themselves in a higher payment that's doubled the cost of what it was last year? Before we go on, please be sure to subscribe to this channel as I bring you all new updates around the automotive industry and just talk about my look on the automotive industry and cars that I'm interested in buying. So the Ford Maverick, we'll discuss some updates, look at the sales and things of that nature. But in this article, they were just talking about just the supply chain issues that was plaguing the Ford Maverick and how hopefully like they have that all squared away. And by the time they end production for the 23 model year and introduce the 24 model year, hopefully all of those issues will be solved. Only time will tell. Another thing that I want to talk about is just looking at the sales of the Ford Maverick. So total vehicles, or the total change in Ford selling their vehicles, they so far have a 21.9% increase for the month of February. Year to date, that's at 11.4%, and that includes Ford brand and Lincoln brand. So Ford only is 22.8% increase from February compared to January, and for the Lincoln brand, it's 4%. And so looking at Maverick, they sold 89.4 more percent Mavericks in the month of February compared to January. And I believe that's due to mostly, I think I read online that part of the month of January they did close down their shop or production for a period of time. So that may have something to deal with it. And then overall, year over year, they're up 31.9% for the month of January and February of this year compared to January and February of last year, which is great news. And so we really want to bring it up to close to 10,000 vehicles production per month. I think that will be a healthy medium for the Ford Maverick to reach. And just looking at Ford Authority, once again, just looking at their nicely made charts, looking at the month of January, the Maverick was down, right, year over year at 6,272 compared to 6,513, right? And then looking at February, as we just saw, they're up 31.94%. And so let me know you all's thoughts on the Ford Maverick ending production in October. I think last year they opened production, or they opened the order banks in October of last year also. And so will we repeat the fate this year? Only time will tell. Make sure you all subscribe to this channel for some more content around the automotive industry, and I'll talk to you all later.